what is the benefit of ISO 27000 certification and why you need to be considering. So we do think definitely like considering some of the things that are going on in the industry with respect to cybersecurity and the compliance imperatives, like that your customers are forcing on you, and based on some of the the hacking that is happening in the industry, and also like some of the competitive nature in the industry. Definitely certification, especially in the security space, helps you to stand out from the group, and definitely it helps you to demonstrate that like you are following processes, you are following procedures, and you are a little bit different than the rest. So that's the way like we see it, and your customers, most of the customers that we talk to, they kind of have the same opinion as well. And also it kind of builds trust and with your customers, clients, right? Which can probably help boost your revenues. And for larger customers, within our young customer base, what we see is that there are a lot of RFP requirements they get from their end customers, or like even if it's a prospect who's doing due diligence, whether you are the right candidate to do business, then they have a bunch of questionnaires. They send it out for RFP. Definitely with respect to the security questionnaire, if you are going to have one of these certifications, one, you could actually, you kind of stand out. Second, also it helps you to eliminate spending time in a lot of the filling out the security questionnaires, assessment questionnaires that your potential clients send out, or like even your existing customer for that matter send out, right? Because everybody wants to make sure the supply chain is like as strong as their internal network and their internal IT. So everyone wants to make sure that their suppliers and the vendors that they are dealing with are following the best practices, especially when it comes to security and data handling. And also it definitely provides you an opportunity internally to improve your control environment. Like you may not have even thought about how to have a proper, just to give you an example, doing background screening for your staff and making sure you have a proper hiring onboarding process in place. ISO 27001 has few HR module families of control that kind of talks about what you need to be doing with respect to some of these things. So it kind of definitely helps you to improve your internal posture, if you will, right? And then so it's and also it is a good excuse, in my opinion, to make sure your vendors are following the standards. Vendors are at least ensuring that like the data that they are handling on behalf of you is all secure and stuff, because you are ISO 27001 compliant, and you need to request all your suppliers to follow the same standard as well, right? So this is a very good excuse that you could give. And also this is actually provided ISO most of the time, right? There is some self-certification process as well, but most of the time your certification is provided by a third party like us or somebody else. And so it's an independent third party reports, or certification is always carries more weight than an internal self-attestation type of thing, right? So those are like some of the immediate benefits of getting ISO certification. Of course, there are a lot of other benefits as well, which is not like listed here. And also based on our research and our requests from some of our existing customer base and stuff, ISO 27001 certification seems to be one of the fastest growing, if not the best, like definitely fastest growing certification in the industry.
For more information, click on the link below or visit databrackets.com.